Hello, my people, it's Arena in here again, and yes, I decided to continue bringing you the Jest MESSters. And why? Because I saw, I put like a whole skip kind of thing. I was like, let me just see how long it's going to kind of like take me the demo. And I think we might only have like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, and that's like totally fine, okay? So I was like, yeah, maybe I'll continue. And after, I will bring like a more like tiny demo from another game, you know? So I was like, yeah, let's kind of like adjust it like that. We were on chapter 6, right? I think we just got into chapter 6, if I'm not wrong. So, oh my god, it's like I don't know how to tell you this. It's pouring rain in here, but it's like so hot. It's just like it's like impossible. I don't know what's going on here. So Mr. Ashtray, God, Mr. Ashtray, settle down, everyone. I've got exciting news for you. As you already know, Marney High upholds a tradition for giving back to the environment every year. And so we are holding the annual field day next Friday. The class broke into chatter upon the announcement, but they were a mix of annoyance and excitement. Another field day. It's going to be another long and tiring day of picking up dog poop. Don't say that. It's fun to take a break from studies and enjoy nature once in a while. When I was a kid, we would have some, I don't know, how do you call them? When you go like on a trip, school trips, I don't know, whatever. And most of the time, we would go to those, I don't know the name. It's like the dump sites, you know, like where they take care of the trash. And I remember going in there, I don't know, like maybe 5 times or something. It was something like a lot. And it was always like that thing, which was like you would go there and, you know, because they wanted to talk about the environment and recycling and all of it, which was important for students, you know. It's just that like we were going in there like all the time. And you know that you would come home, you would take a bath, but you were still smelling of that dump cemetery thing for like 3 days. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, it was horrible. Yeah. Only you could say something like that. A field day, huh? That sounds exciting. I'm excited too. I wonder what we'll be doing. Must be some nature conservation activities like picking up trash and planting trees. For this year's field day, we'll be visiting Misty Forest. It's located north of Locust City, about 3 hours away by bus. 3 hours is still quite a bit of a distance for like a field trip. Remember that field day is compulsory for all students unless you have medical conditions. As part of the tradition, all students have to be engaged in at least one conservation activity. The activities are sent to your email, so don't forget to sign up, otherwise you'll be assigned to a random activity. After taking attendance, Mr. Ashtray left the room and the class burst into another heated conversation. I don't understand. Field day sounds so fun, but why is everyone complaining instead? Oh, by the way, yeah. So I had to look about the whipping and wiping, and so I was saying it wrong all the time because it's as I said, like, apparently if it has an H or if it doesn't have an H, you say it the same way. Yeah, like English. It's like so it's always whipping, like you always pronounce it the same way. What why is that? Yeah, I mean, so reasons why a person like me ends up doing these embarrassing things of like saying the words in the wrong way, because you have like these things in your language. Yeah, you do. Another thing that I was always kind of like, I was not sure was the akin. I was always like, do I say akin or akine or yeah, and I saw it too, and it's akin. Yeah, but well, these things are going to happen, but it's kind of cool that, if I notice myself, I'm like, let me search about it because I'm not sure, So I don't understand. Field day sounds so fun, but why is everyone complaining instead? We're new students, so that explains our excitement, but the older students are probably bored of it. Well, not that matters. I'm hoping to hunt down some boars during field day. Wanna join me, Naim? I doubt hunting boars is part of the activities. Raiko, why the long face? Do you dread field day too? He's probably mad that field day took away his precious time for studying. I'm not denying that, but I'm more curious about the location they chose. The Misty Forest? Yeah, it was banned from the public until recently. Why would the school allow us to make a trip to such a dangerous location, especially at this timing? At this timing? Are you talking about the recent preservist movement? The preservist movement again, it's been all over the news recently. I don't know why they made the school excursion to the Misty Forest. Do they want to kill us? Most parts of the Misty Forest are restricted. Only forest rangers and researchers have access to them. There are still many species of flora and fauna that are yet to be identified, and many of them could incapacitate you without a moment's notice. You could end up dead. Or worse, your body would never be found. Raiko, don't scare us like that. I'm not trying to scare you, but I don't know. It's just a bit suspicious. The Misty Forest has been open to the public for a while. My dad always goes there to jog on weekends, and he's still alive. That's true, and I doubt the teachers would let us go deeper into the forest. I think you're overthinking it. What do you think, Naim? I don't know if you like. I really like to do hiking and trekking and stuff like that. And we have like a really big forest in here. And there was like one day that, because everyone like talked about that forest, and I was like, maybe I'll just, take a look at it. And I think it was the first time in my life where I felt, I am good with directions. I am good. But I think it was the first time in my life where I started feeling that I was like surrounded by trees, and I had no idea where I was and where the exit was and how to get out of there. Do you understand? And I thought to myself, thank God that we have a thing called GPS, and and that you have a signal in there for that, But it made me feel like some years ago I would just get lost in there. I would just get lost because like it was huge, and I mean you would rarely see someone around because it was so huge, and you would feel like, oh my god, I am freaking lost in here. Yeah, I had to use the freaking GPS because I was getting lost in there. So yeah, do not go to those places alone because it's something else. It's just something else. I'm not so sure, but I think it might be dangerous. Like, if you are going in a group, like imagine they go to the misty forest. Well, what Raiko is saying is actually true. If you know, if things are still not, defined and all, the forest shouldn't be open to public. But I mean, if you like, okay, let's put that aside. And if you are going to like a public forest and you are going with a group, is kind of like okay. The issue in here is that, and it's probably going to happen, is that, oh, now you are going to do an activity, like you two do the activity in there and the other two the activity in some other place. When you start getting away from like each other, then things start to get complicated. Yes, especially like in large forests and stuff like that. Raiko's right, it might be dangerous, especially with the band they placed. Finally, something sensible coming out of your mouth. So what activities are you all choosing? The available activities are trail maintenance, biodiversity surveillance, birdhouse building, and logistics. There's the student management team as well, but I think that's reserved for the student council members. Wow, that's a lot of activities for a day. Don't forget that the trip is for grades 10 to 12. There's going to be a lot of people. I think I'll pick biodiversity surveillance. Yeah, that would be cool. I'll take on birdhouse building them. I don't think I'm smart or skillful enough the rest, so maybe I'll join the trail maintenance team, or aka the trash collection team. Being a trash collector does suit you. What about you, Name? Which activity are you interested in taking? To be honest, I think I would go to the birdhouse building, but I don't know in what way are we talking about building. Do we have the birdhouses? Do we need to construct the birdhouses and put them in I don't know. I just like what? Let's go with Matt. Hooray! Trail maintenance team, here we come. I mean, just because he's funny. She's funny and he's funny too, so I'm like, yeah, let's make these more funny. I mean, I still do not know what is going on with this guy. He says he's our childhood friend, she has no recollection, and I'm like, yay! With our powers combined, no trash will be left uncollected. Hoo, we should come up with a catchphrase. Yeah, we should. How about trash collector team assemble to protect our nation's fauna, to rid the world of grime and filth. Together, we will triumph over the trash. Well then, you two make a perfect duo. It's been a good 2 weeks since I attended my new school, and I haven't lost my cool. Time passes by quickly when you're having too much fun. Anyway, here I am now with Raiko and Matt. We gathered at the dorm's pantry to do our physics homework together. How exciting, my first take-home science experiment with my classmates. I know, right? I can't wait to feel like a mad scientist again. I quickly clasped Matt's mouth shut with my hands. Realizing his slip of tongue, terror immediately brimmed in his eyes. The same terrorizing flashback of us almost burning down the school probably played in our minds at the same time. You want to feel like a mad scientist again? What sort of experiments have you been conducting? Nothing at all. Yep, totally nothing you should be concerned about at all. Raiko stared both of us down, totally suspicious of us. Why don't you tell me what the experiment is about? Now I'm very interested. Oh no, Raiko is smiling. I need to save our souls. If he finds out what we did, then... I was just reminded of that one experiment Matt and I did. Yeah, when we were microwaving an egg. Because I wanted to know if microwaving an egg can hatch a chick. Wow, amazing excuse. Way to go, me. Let me guess, all you got was an exploded egg. Matt and I glanced at each other at the word exploded, the color draining from our faces. But we stayed silent, trying our best not to sink into the floor with guilt. So, just you know, heating eggs in the microwave is very dangerous. Water in the egg turns into steam, causing pressure to build up inside the egg. When the eggshell can't hold it anymore, it breaks and causes an explosion. And besides, most eggs you buy in the supermarket are unfertilized, meaning that there's no embryo inside, so there's nothing to that could turn into a chick. I mean, you shouldn't even eat those, okay? Like, yeah. I mean, when you are going to buy eggs, usually, okay. Of course, it's not everywhere, but there's a lot of places where they already check the eggs before they bring them into the retail. There's like, I don't know if it's through UV or something. It's something, I don't know. I cannot explain it to you because I myself, I do not know. But there's a way to see if they are fertilized or not. Oh wow, I didn't know about that. I guess you can say that it's exciting. Oh, what an excellent pun. Sorry. Anyway, it's dangerous, so don't you dare try it again, especially not in the dorm. Okay. When Raiko did not pursue the topic of conversation further, Matt and I let out a sigh of relief. He must never know about what we did in the science lab. Anyway, let's get right into the experiment. I don't have all day. The take-home experiment, oh my god, I think it's because it's morning, you know, I'm always like this. The take-home experiment involved measuring the wavelength of microwave using a bar of chocolate. We're supposed to place the chocolate inside the microwave, disable the turntable, and wait for 2 melted spots to appear. According to our physics handout, the distance between those melted spots represent half the microwave's wavelength. The experiment was simple, or at least that's what Raiko claimed. But honestly, I still don't really get how it works. Does it matter if we use white chocolate or dark chocolate? Well, the consistency of one and the other are different actually. It shouldn't matter, any meltable material will do since we're just identifying where those hot spots form. I still don't understand how chocolate can help us measure a wave. Aren't waves, I don't know, squiggly? Clearly someone wasn't paying attention in physics class. That would be me. I told you, I'm terrible with chemistry and physics and yeah, that would be me. Yeah, don't waves like wiggle around a lot like a worm? Make that 2 of you. I thought waves don't have a real form, don't they just exist in the air? Yeah, and Won't the whole chocolate melt before the holes appear? Okay, enough with the questions. Let's just do the experiment first. I'll leave you two to set up while I fetch my ruler. Open the chocolate bar, take out the turntable, and heat the chocolate bar in the microwave. Simple enough, right? Yes, boss. You can count on us. Now, first things first, we prepare the chocolate. Sergeant name is the chocolate ready to be served. Sir, yes, sir, the chocolate is present and ready to roll. I presented him with a dark chocolate bar and placed it on the countertop. Perfect, now I shall remove the turntable. Matt carefully took out the turntable in a ceremonial fashion, as if retrieving an ancient relic from a hidden vault. Step 2 of 3, complete. Whoa, we are good at this. Now time for the final step. Matt took the chocolate bar and was about to put it inside the microwave, but something struck me as odd. Hold on, Matt, shouldn't we put something under the chocolate? It will get messy if we don't. Oh right, whoopsie, almost made a blunder there. What are they going to put? Oh my god. Matt opened the cabinets and rummaged around for anything that could serve as a base. Oh, I found a few things. Which one should we use? Okay, I think the most secured one would be the glass. Yeah, glass would be secure. Let me think. Paper plate. Metal tray. Let's do the metal tray. Then let's do this in another way. That metal tray seems alright. Look, it even has a cute decorations on it. Okay. I mean, because they are both like jesters, you know, so I'm like... Matt placed the chocolate on the metal tray and transported it into the microwave carefully. I thought they were going to put like, you know, because I don't know if this is good. Maybe this is not going to do nothing. As I told you, I am pretty bad with understanding these things of like physics and all. Yeah, I'm pretty bad with that. But I thought they were going to put like, you know, that aluminium folding thing. I was like, oh my god, are they going to put that? I don't know. Yeah. Step 3, almost done. Name, let's press the start button together. Alright. We hovered our fingers over the microwave start button. 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Yay, we did it. Raiko's gonna be so proud of us. I feel like crying. We're finally of some use to Raiko. Let's toast to this accomplishment. We gave each other a resounding high five. Bzz, bzz. What's that sound? It seems to be coming from the microwave. Matt. Oops, sorry. I click it. I think something's terribly wrong. Oh no. There was a constant buzzing noise, and from the corner of my eye, I swore I saw blue sparks coming from the microwave. I'm back. Are you two done setting up? What the? Is that a metal tray inside the microwave? I did it on purpose. Are we not supposed to put metal in there? Please tell me you are joking. Metals reflect microwaves, you morons. Didn't your preschool teacher teach you that? No! To be honest, I do not know if they talk about these nowadays. But I have to tell you, no one, I mean, I'm from another generation, no one taught me nothing. For instance, this, no one taught me nothing of that in school or something. No one. It's like that thing with the egg and like no one, when microwaves started appearing, I am from that time, yeah, okay? When microwaves started appearing, no one told us anything about that. Yeah, that's true. So I think they would just like, I don't know, they would just like accept the fact that, you know, you kind of have an idea of physics in itself and you would not do it, you know? But I mean, if no one told you that, I mean, you have instructions, of course. But who reads instructions? Actually, I would even tell you. The generation before me, because I know this for a fact, the generation before me does not, absolutely not read instructions. Yeah, because I have some of them that come to me to ask me what to do because they never ever ever read instructions of anything. My generation is more like we actually kind of read instructions. We kind of do. Yeah, we kind of do. But even though, you know, like there are things that you're like, I don't know, it's more like common sense. You kind of have like this idea of like, I'm not going to put like metal stuff in there, you know, like it's more like a common sense kind of thing, you know. Because even not studying physics or something, you kind of have like an idea of some things, right? I mean, kind of like that. But for me, it's more like what in school teaches. No one teaches nothing about that. Just then, a white spark burst into a sudden flash of light. The microwave door flung open with a startling bam, blasting a wave of molten chocolate across the kitchen. We stared at each other in horror, still processing what just happened. In terror, I slowly looked towards Raiko. I don't know if you want me to say Raiko. I mean, for me, it's fine. We would say Rico in here. Okay, we would say Rico, but I do not know if you say Raiko, so. Expecting him to explode just like the microwave at any second. But instead, his lips contorted into a big smile, which sent a shiver down my spine. I left you for 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm sorry. Raiko grabbed my shoulder, digging his fingers into my skin. Yikes. Tell me, name. What possessed you to put metal inside the microwave? I don't blame her, it was my fault too. Raiko finally released his grip on me and inspected the microwave, whose insides were now splattered with brown goo. Oh, would you look at that? It's broken. But at least I see the hot spots in the chocolate. Does that mean we can still measure the wavelength? The only thing you measured was how fast my sanity could evaporate. You two, clean this mess up now. Yes, sir. And if the warden asks you to replace the microwave, then it's on you. And with that, Raiko stormed off, leaving Matt and I in the chocolate-covered kitchen. Matt inspected the microwave for damages, but I already had the feeling that we'll have to replace it. I don't think the microwave is usable anymore. The glass door is cracked. I'm sorry, Matt. Well, since we're replacing the microwave anyway, how about you take it as a souvenir? Oh my god, we got a microwave. I still don't know, yeah, because the game says that it has some point and click elements, but we haven't done nothing of that yet, right? Yeah, we haven't. Oh, another thing that I wanted to tell you is that I saw that we have like 4, right? 4 love interests, but apparently there's a hidden one too, like plus. Yeah. And I was like thinking maybe it's that assassin guy that came into our room. Maybe, I don't know. So received a broken microwave from Matt. Achievement unlocked. This is hardly the time, Matt. Oh no, how am I supposed to face the warden and my parents? There goes my allowance for the month, I guess. This is a long transition? Okay. A week passed by just like that, and field day has finally arrived. We gathered outside the school gates, waiting for the school bus to arrive. Yay, it's field day! I'm so excited! Look, I brought a bag full of snacks. Matt opened his backpack and revealed its contents. It was filled to the brim with a variety of chips, nuts, and candies. Wow, that's a lot. Could you even finish that? We can give them to the squirrels and the wild animals as well. Oh my god, there was like one time I was in the US and you have, it's not squirrels, what are the names of the other ones? The ones that do not climb the trees, you know, the chipmunks. And I was like I stopped for a bit and I took out just a cracker, and a freaking chipmunk just came out of nowhere and stole the cracker from my hands. Yeah, true story, it happened. I hope you do realize that you two are the only ones looking forward to this. I looked around and sure enough, most students are on their phones, not a single ounce of excitement on their faces. Nuh-huh, make that 3. I brought my plethora of hammers and look. Lynette suddenly pulled out a BB gun from under her skirt. Lynette, no! What? We'll need guns to hunt birds, right? That's why she wanted the birdhouse one, yeah. Lynn, you're supposed to be making a house for the birds. Yeah, so it was making a house, okay. Oh, I thought we're building a house made of birds. My bad. How can someone misinterpret that? For my sanity's sake, I'll pretend I didn't see that. I mean, Raiko is like the most like normal kind of like sane one, isn't he? Look, the bus arrived. Oh, tone down with the excitement already. You look like a preschooler who has never seen a bus before. I can't help it. It's been ages since I went on a field trip with Nain. It really brings back memories. Yeah, really nostalgic. She doesn't remember. Not that I remember it. Sorry, Matt. Hey kids, the bus is ready. Get over here unless you want to be left behind. Please leave me behind. It would be a huge favor. I entered the bus and realized that we're sharing the bus with the class 11F as well. And that means I saw Nick sitting at the back row of the bus, surrounded by a swarm of girls. He waved at me when he caught me looking. I don't mind, I don't mind the womanizer guys. But when it comes like to these kind of like idol, let's call them like idol type of characters, I am like, I hate to be doing routes where they are being stalked by girls. I honestly hate those. That's when I realized I was confronted with a huge dilemma. It's a 2+2 seater bus, which means that I have to choose the person I'm going to spend the next 2 hours with, which isn't necessarily a life or death situation. I know, but it's a huge deal for me, okay? Name, what are you spacing out for? Come and sit with me. Shut up, she's sitting with me. Please don't sit with me. I decided to sit with... I can sit with the driver, Mr. Ashtray. I mean, we could actually like put something like that just for the fun of it. You know, just for the fun. I'm kind of tempted just for the fun of it. I'm really tempted. Maybe the driver. Because, you know, I just want to know what she's going to say or what is going to happen if, like, we choose something like that. Oh, I need to do it. I cannot. I choose to sit with the driver. What? 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 No. The question here should be why. Because I just feel like it. But why? Are we too boring for you? No, you're not. I don't know either, okay? I just want to sit with the bus driver. And besides, he looks lonely sitting all alone. It should be common knowledge by now, but you are definitely weird. I know. I couldn't resist. Well, to be honest, in a 3 hours long bus journey trip, I would probably prefer to go in front because I kind of have a bit of a motion sickness thing, especially, I wouldn't say in trains is totally fine, but when I go on a bus, I kind of get a bit of motion sickness. So for a 3 hours journey, I would probably prefer to go like in front or something. Ignoring the rest of the classmates, but I did this. Okay, I pick it because of the fun, right? Ignoring the rest of the classmates, I made my way to the front of the bus to the empty seat beside the lonely driver. Excuse me, sir, may I sit here? The driver gave me an acknowledging grunt, and I proceeded to sit beside him. The bus ride was a quiet one. I watched in amazement as the bus driver navigated the wheel expertly, turning smoothly in sharp corners and switching gears when we drove into elevated terrains. Yeah, in here they needed to like probably adjust a bit like the sentences to fit. The wide window in front of me framed a clear view of the roads, immersing me in the beauty of our journey. It was as though I was gazing at the world through an Ultra HD 4K lens, where every detail of the sapphire skies, clouds and trees was rendered with breathtaking precision. This is how life is meant to be lived. At some point of the magnificent journey, the bus driver wordlessly handed me a pack of gum. I accepted it and thanked him quietly. We actually got another item. Oh, cool. Received chewing gum from Mr. Driver. The life-changing experience of sitting beside the driver's seat has left me entranced, turning the 2-hour journey into nothing but a fleeting moment. Before we knew it, we had arrived at the misty forest. Mr. Driver, I thank you so much for this wonderful experience. I don't know how to express my gratitude. The driver smiled and tipped his cap. It was, without a doubt, an experience I hope to never forget. I mean, of course, if we were... Oh, we got mad. Of course, if we were doing like a real route, we wouldn't pick that one. Okay, it's doing the demo and it's for the fun. Name, over here. Matt was waving at me with a huge black plastic bag from a distance, excitedly beckoning me to join his side. Whoa, that's a huge plastic bag. Yep, and here are your tongues. I got them while we were spacing out earlier. Oh, the briefing is about to start. There are fewer people than I expected. Probably because trash collection isn't their first choice. Yeah. To be honest, for me, it's kind of like that too. I am a person that, if I was like doing some kind of psychology test in here, you know, my sense of justice would be really high, which means that for me, picking out trash from other people that discarded it in an irresponsible way, it would kind of like be a no-no. Why? Because my sense of justice is very high. When people have a trait like that, we tend to feel like, why am I the one getting burdened by this type of responsibility when the other person didn't felt it and continue doing it without feeling it? Do you understand? So for me, it's more like, it's not that I don't do it, it's not that I do not respect people that do it, and it's not that I wouldn't be able to do it. It's just like, it's kind of like a principle inside of you, like you kind of start feeling like some kind of anger of feeling like, because I am like that, like if I am the person, if I am the type of person that always puts the trash in the correct way and never leaves, never what is the name? Litters, never litters, you know, like trash. Why do I have to be the person cleaning others person irresponsible ways? Like imagine you are doing it and you're seeing other people like throwing it, like littering again, and you're like, oh my god, like you want to smack someone, you know? So it's like yeah. So actually trash collection wouldn't probably be, I'm just doing this for the fun because I was like, yeah, let's go with math. But it would mess with me. It would really mess with me. So there are other type of community things that I prefer to do, and it's not that we do need to clean. We do need to clean our trash that is out there, and sometimes it's not. And I even tell you this: sometimes it's not actually like people's fault, because it happens that, imagine you put the trash inside of some kind of bin, and because of the wind or something, and it wasn't very well closed or something, the trash just flews from there, you know, like who are we going to blame? You know, the other person put the trash in there, but who are we going to blame that suddenly the wind took that thing away from there? And you know, it's understandable. So I mean, of course that this is something that should be done, you know, this trash collection thing. I mean, yeah, without doubt. It's just that it kind of weighs on me thinking about the irresponsible thing that a lot of people have. And in here you have no idea, you have like a ton of people littering around, like you have a ton. So it really irritates me because I do it in the right way, and there's like these people that just okay. Attention everyone, I trust that you all know what you're supposed to do. Collect trash around the forest, but don't go into the restricted areas. But to make this year's trash collection more exciting, we are adding a twist to it. How can they possibly make trash collection exciting? We are holding a trash collecting competition this year, and the prize is a box of pizza. Yeah! Matt and I instantly glanced at each other with gleaming eyes that telepathically screamed, we have to win this. The winner will be decided on total number of trash bags you manage to fill. Feel free to form groups, but only one pizza box goes to the winning team. Now that you're all fired up, let the annual trash collecting competition begin. Yeah! We raised our tongues to the air and clinked them together. Let's go, Name and Matt's garbage collection team. We're gonna get those pizzas. Yeah, let's give them a pizza us. Yeah. We started to collect trash from the forest trails. Despite being restricted until very recently, there were surprisingly a lot of trash scattered about. Yeah, probably because of what I said. It's just like it flew there, maybe. Oh, but, well, cigarette butts. Cigarette butts, tissue papers, faded receipts, disposable cups, plastic containers. Why do people find throwing trash into the correct place so difficult? I think it's because people do not want to carry their trash. Imagine you don't have a bin in there, so you're like, I'm not going to carry this. Like, yeah. What is the issue of carrying it? Okay. Maybe it's just that there aren't many trash cans around here. The rangers should consider placing more trash cans. And why people cannot consider actually carrying the trash with them, you know? Like nowadays, I mean, I wouldn't say in the US, but in here, we need to bring a bag with us all the time, you know, because the supermarkets do not give you bags. Okay, so in here, it's like you need to bring a bag with you all the time, you know? All the time you need a bag. So what is the issue of carrying until you reach a trash can? But it's not that hard to pocket trash and dispose of it when they find a trash can, right? Yeah, that's what I was saying. You're underestimating the laziness of the people. Yeah. We are too much into ourselves. It's just we really are. And I think like as years pass by, the more and more narcissistic, it's true, my friends, the more narcissistic we become. It's like it's something that... Far in the distance, I spotted two boys collecting trash as well. Their black plastic bags already full to the brim. Oh, they seemed so passionate in keeping the forest clean. That's the way us youngsters should behave. Not. It was just a brief moment, but I caught them pulling a huge, crumpled plastic bag out of their backpacks, only to stuff it into their own trash bag. How could they? I stormed towards them, fury bubbling in my veins. Whoa, Name, what's wrong? They are so gonna pay for this. Hey, you two. I saw what you did there. Huh? Who is this old hag? Old hag! Look, fess up already. I saw you two take that giant plastic out of your backpack and stuff it into your trash bag. Whoa, chill out, Grandma. What are you even talking about? Yeah, mind your own business. We are just cleaning up here. Don't play dumb with me. You are faking how much trash you collected, aren't you? Trying to snatch the pizza by cheating? As if I'll let you. How about you get a pizza these fists instead? Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy there, Name. I shook off Matt's grip on me, ready to throw hands. Trying to look like heroes when you're the ones littering in the first place. What a nosy, busybody. Whatever, let's just bail. These weirdos ruining the mood. Oh, and since you're so obsessed with collecting garbage, here's a special gift to you. The boy hurled their trash bags straight into the river. God, I'm going to slap someone. No! Have fun cleaning that up, losers. Yeah, nobody cares about this dumb save the environment agenda anyway. Hey, you two, come back here. Leave them be, Matt. What's more important is... I look at the trash bags floating in the river. They were quickly being dragged away by the currents. I jumped into the river without hesitation, wading my way to collect the trash bags. Name! You're insane, get out of there. Not until I get those trash bags out of the water. No, Name, did you forget? Forget what? She doesn't know how to swim. That you can't swim? Oh shoot. As if on cue, my feet slipped off the riverbed. Suddenly the water beneath me felt bottomless. My heart lurched into my throat as I flailed, the trash bags slipping from my hands. You know, sometimes the issue is not that you know how to swim or not. You may be a person that knows how to swim very well, but if you get a real current, my friend, I experienced that, and it's very hard, even if you really know how to swim. When you get one of those, there's a real complication. Yeah. I was drowning, sinking deeper and deeper until all around me was water. I gasped, losing all breath in my lungs, panicking, kicked my legs in a frenzy, but to no avail. Oh no, this is bad. What was I thinking? But wait, this situation, why does it feel like déjà vu? It's like I've... Name! Was that the memory? Losing breath, I started to feel faint as my body lost its will to struggle, until I spotted Matt's figure approaching me. Matt hooked his arm under mine and, with surprising strength, hauled me up to the surface. I coughed and sputtered, collapsing onto the rocky shore, feeling like a half-dead fish. Matt dropped me beside me, just as soaked and gasping for breath. As a swimming scholar, yeah, because he's on the swimming thing, right? I thought he would handle swimming in the river easily, but he looked just as pale as I was, if not worse. Matt was bent over for some time, taking in short, rapid breaths. I mean, maybe he's not in there from a swimming scholarship thing. We don't know. But maybe it could also mean what I told you about, which is like when you have a current, it's very hard. It honestly is very hard to swim. He was silent, his eyes wide and blank. Matt, are you okay? Wait, why am I asking that question? Shouldn't he be asking me instead? But I wasn't imagining things. He looks terribly pale. Sorry. I'm just glad that this time you click. Sorry. You click and sometimes, like you click and they add things. Like they add after a while. So it's like I click and then they add things. I'm just glad that this time you... Never mind. Something wasn't right. The hollow sensation I felt, the memory that resurfaced, Matt's reaction to all of this. He left me sitting here with a strange feeling, as if a thorn was stuck inside my brain. Matt, is there something you are hiding from me? He was the one drowning in that image, wasn't he? Huh? What are you talking about, Name? Why would I hide anything from you? Never mind, it's nothing. It's probably just my imagination. Yeah, it's just me being paranoid. The near-drowning accident probably messed with my head somehow. Anyway, thanks for saving me back there, Matt. I would have drowned if you weren't there. Yeah, you better be grateful. Can't believe you risked your life to save a bunch of trash bags. Hey, they may be trash, but they are my treasure. treasure. Good one. Oh, speaking of the trash bags, not to worry, I rescued them too. Matt lifted up 2 black trash bags. How was he able to rescue her and like get the trash bags to somehow still miraculously intact despite everything? Yay, thanks, Matt. Did you want to win so badly? I didn't know you like pizza that much. No, that's not the point. I just can't bear to watch this beautiful river get polluted by all those trash. It was silly of me to jump in like that when I couldn't swim, though. Yeah, that was pretty dumb of you. Hey! Matt laughed and ruffled my hair playfully, but I couldn't help but notice that his fingers were slightly trembling. If only you knew how worried I was. Don't you dare do that ever again, okay? Matt, sorry to make you worry. This reminds me of the old times. You probably don't remember this, but I was a completely different person back in elementary school. I was bullied constantly, and being the timid person I was, I didn't have the courage to step up for myself. Until I met you, that is. You scared off the bullies who disturbed me, taught me to accept myself for who I am, and told me to stand up for what I believe in, especially if it's something important to me. That's why I promised myself that I'll be better, braver, and stronger. Also that I could do the same for you when we meet again. So, watch me, name. I'm not the same scaredy cat you knew from elementary school. This time, I'll be the one to protect you. Matt, my memories of those times are hazy, but I didn't know I did all that for Matt. I'm so lucky to have a friend like him. Thanks, Matt. You're like my personal knight in shining armor. Sir Matt to the rescue. Okay, Sir Matt thinks we should head back to the meeting point and dry ourselves before we catch a cold. The first aid station might have some spare clothes. Okay, let's go, Sir Matt. After we dried ourselves up, we returned just in time to attend the trash competition's finale. Unfortunately, we didn't win first prize, but for me, contributing to the forest's cleanliness was a prize in itself. That's it, girl. I do think that too. That night, after we returned from our school trip, I couldn't help but think about the strange déjà vu I had when I fell into the river. It felt like a mountain of buried memories was about to burst from a sealed treasure box. Perhaps Matt is the key to opening it. And who knows, maybe he could also help me get rid of the Jester's curse. Another transition. Oh, to be continued. Yeah, it's the end of the demo. And yeah, I mean, like this, we get like the whole thing. I really like it, this one. It was really funny. So I think I will look forward to the whole thing. And Raiko has like a book that's how to deal with idiots. Okay. Yeah, so we stay in here. Oh, inventory. Yeah. What do you do with this? Okay. Maybe you do not do nothing. It's just a collection thing, like an achievement kind of thing. Maybe it's just that. Yeah, so we stay in here with this one, and I'll bring you another one. And I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. And as I said, I'm kind of like looking forward to actually get this one full released. Well, thank you very much, and I think I'll be back very, very soon.